This week I kept intermittent fasting and I added 1 meal a day / tracking. So I'm going to show you what I ate and give you my weigh-in. Stay tuned. Everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lydia. If you're new here, I have been on this keto lifestyle for 3 years. I have lost 75 pounds and I'm on my mission to a healthier me, to continue to lose weight and continue this lifestyle. This week I incorporated intermittent fasting like I did last week, and I was going to add in one more element. It was either going to be tracking or eating 1 meal a day, and it looks like I kind of started off one and merged into the other. So let me show you what my week looked like. Good morning, happy Monday. It is 10:32. Vacuum is going, so sorry. It sounds like it does. But this week we are tracking, so I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of half and half. One of these coffees, we'll do this one. And then a scoop of chocolate collagen and some sugar-free whipped cream. And that is breaking my fast this morning. This week we want to track macros and incorporate the 16-8 or 18-6 intermittent fasting. All right, so when I'm tracking, I normally anticipate what I'm going to eat, and we had defrosted these ribeye steaks, so I weigh them out and enter them into my carb manager, as well as the side, if I intend to have a side, or any additional things with the steak. Put that all into my carb manager, and then once I have that main meal that I know I'm going to eat today, then whenever I'm hungry or whenever I need extra food to add, then I can go based on what I have left on my calculator, my carb manager. All right, I decided to eat the last 3 boiled eggs. In the fridge, I've got about 1.5 tablespoons of mayo, a little bit of smoked paprika, and make myself a little bit of an egg salad. So I went on Amazon and I bought a box of high-low chips to try. I've got ranch, nacho cheese, and spicy salsa. I think today I'm going to eat some high-low chips with some egg salad. That's going to be the first meal of today. Tonight's dinner is a ribeye with some grilled onions, some Brussels sprouts with bacon. All right, it is 8:15. I know the sun is going to be going down soon, but got everybody up and out so we can go on a walk, because look at my sad steps today. So I need to get some movement in. So let's go do it. All right, we were out there for about 30 minutes. I got almost all of my rings closed. Total steps, 6672. Okay, this is what my rings... These are what my rings look like. So only the green one needs to close, which I think is the exercise ring. 504, 27, 13. Oh, come on. 4 steps away from 7,000. Well, let me just go walk around for 4 steps. Hold on. All right, it's not 10,000, but at least it's in the 7,000s. Maybe I'll do better tomorrow. Good morning, it is 10:35. I have been fasting for 17 hours and we're gonna make our coffee. All right, it is 1:32. I've only had my coffee today. Totally not hungry at all, so I'm not gonna eat until I get hungry. But this came in the mail today, watermelon salt. One of my favorite flavors from Element Tea. So I went ahead and opened up a pack. Super thirsty, so I am drinking my electrolyte water. All right, it is 2:40. I have not eaten, but we're about to head out the door. So I'm gonna grab this little stick. I think it's a beef stick or something, and a little Colby Jack cheese to hold me over while we run errands, and then figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner, because I don't have a plan for dinner. I didn't take anything out to defrost, which is normally what I have here. So we will see. All right, here is my main meal for today. I hadn't been hungry all day, and now it is 5:38, and I probably should eat this before 6 o'clock. I am hungry now, so I am eating a salmon bowl. I cooked some salmon with some garlic butter in the toaster oven. I topped it over cauliflower rice. I have some chopped up cucumber, a half an avocado, and some spicy mayo made with mayonnaise and sriracha. I did buy some of these just to see how it would taste with this salmon. So this is dinner. All right, it is 9:46. I literally just kind of drug myself out of bed today. Starting my day off at 148 steps. So let's go for a walk. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. We are starting our day off with a cup of coffee. Yesterday I got the super creamer, so I'm using this instead of the half and half. 1 tablespoon is only 15 calories, so 2 tablespoons is 30. I'm going to enter this into my carb manager because I'm tracking this week, and we're going to do a scoop of collagen. I do track the collagen. I know some people don't. Some people also don't track like veggies or green veggies or lettuce, or so I just track everything just so I get an idea of what I'm ingesting. Okay, breaking my fast at almost 17 and a half hours. It is 11:20. It is 6:45 and I am just now eating dinner. This is a lot later than I had hoped for, but we have had a very busy day. So I have already defrosted the beef to make today. The plan was to do stuffed meatballs with mozzarella cheese, but I forgot to get them at the store yesterday. So this is what we have, spaghetti and meatballs. I am doing the palmini noodles to try it for the first time, along with some zoodles, and then I made the meatballs on the stovetop, then transferred them to a pan, smothered them in the Rouse marinara, and then topped it with mozzarella cheese and baked it in the oven. And this is what spaghetti night is looking like. All right, I'm ready to go to bed. It is 11:25 and I end the night at 10,037 steps. Woohoo! Busy day. Good morning, happy Thursday. It is 11:30. I have been fasting for 16 and a half hours. This week has pretty much ended up an OMAD and intermittent fasting and trying to track. My tracking's not all that great. I'm kind of guessing a little bit. Some of it I'm measuring, some of it I'm not. So usually when I do OMAD, I don't go heavily on the tracking. So I'm just kind of muddled this week. But the OMAD is working out pretty great and I'm digging it. But first I'm gonna make my coffee and we will carry on with our day. So we bought one of these dragon fruit things the other day because the kids wanted to try it. So let's give it a try. All right, so we ended up cutting it up. I put some strawberries in it so they can eat it afterwards. So you guys try the dragon fruit, which is the white one. Tell me what you think. You got the bowl? You got the bowl? Okay, try it.
It's good, but
what does it taste like?
Bland.
A pear.
A pear?
It's a bit bland.
You think it's bland? Okay. Do you think it'll taste good if you mix it with strawberries, pineapples, something? You don't like it at all? Yeah? Now you're liking it?
But not a lot.
Okay. Decent. All right. Thanks for trying something new. Good job, kids. Caesar had a rotisserie chicken that he heated up. So he left a chicken breast. So I'm just going to kind of munch on that. It is 1:35. Get a little bit of protein in. And then I may have, for my main meal of the day, the leftover meatballs from yesterday. Yeah, nothing really too exciting for food today, but this is what it's looking like. All right, I haven't had a bang all week, if you can believe it. So it is 1:45. I hate having it too late in the day because then, like, if I have it after 5 or 6, I can't sleep. So I'm having it early. Watermelon flavor is my favorite. All right, it is 4:10. I'm gonna go ahead and eat my main meal now. And yeah. All right, I know it doesn't look pretty, but this is my leftover meatballs with a little bit of the zucchini noodles and the palmini noodles. But I did have some leftover cauliflower rice that I threw at the bottom of it and topped it with all of that. I know it doesn't really go together, but this is what we're eating for today. All right, we are gonna sprinkle a little bit of this shredded Parmesan cheese and call it a meal. Voila. Happy Friday. It is 12:06, so it is already the afternoon, not the morning, and I am making my collagen coffee. I have been fasting for a little over 17 hours. Whoa. 17 hours, which is good. We are taking a road trip today. We're going out of town this weekend for work / Caesar's birthday. So hopefully everything is good and I stay on track and I don't mess up anything this weekend. All right, we are on the road. It is 1:30 and I am going to show you some of the snacks that we packed. I'm probably going to eat these beef and cheese sticks. And Caesar brought a couple of these ratio keto bars. He likes these granola bars. I brought a very smashed Quest bar for maybe tomorrow. Picked up these at KetoCon. So we brought the Gouda ones and the cheddar and horseradish ones. What else did we bring? I wanted to try this one. This was like a little chocolate chip bar. I don't know if I'll have it today, but sometime this weekend. I brought the pink Himalayan salt pork rinds and the rest of these high-low chips that were open. Yeah, so I think I'm going to eat this and maybe some of these. And then that'll be it until tonight's dinner, which is scheduled for 7 o'clock. And of course, my water. So that's it. Right, we stopped at a gas station. I got some sausage sticks. And of course, we got a cherry blade lemonade. So all in all, I think I did a really good job. I don't think I overate. I don't think I underate. I ate when I was hungry. You know, when you're intermittent fasting, like I said last week, it's like the less often you eat, the less often you're hungry. And so for me, when I fast, I find it easier to push my coffee back later and later. For instance, this morning, I didn't even have my coffee till after 12, which, coming from somebody who was having their coffee at 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, that has been a big feat. Finding myself busy in the morning, doing things, cleaning up the kitchen, trying to read a chapter of the new book that I got this week or something like that, going for a walk, all of those distractions help push that window back. But I haven't been hungry. It hasn't been a struggle this week. The struggle was trying to find the right time to eat. This week was a little tricky because it was my husband's birthday. We had a lot of things that we were running around, errands that we were doing, getting last minute school supplies bought this week. So when I wanted to eat my main meal between 2 and 4 in the afternoon, it really turned into more like 5, 6 o'clock at night, which was a lot later than I was really wanting. So I break my fast about 11 or so, and then really not eat until 5, which isn't ideal. So what I like to do when it works perfectly for me is to break my fast around 10 or 11, eat with my coffee, eat my big main meal around 2, 2:30, 3 o'clock, and then maybe have a decaf coffee before I close my eating window. If not, close my eating window and do it all the next day. I'm totally not hungry when I do it that way. I totally feel fulfilled. Eating one big meal works for me. I'm not really a big snacker, and I mean, when I eat, when I'm not hungry, it's just basically because I want to eat. Like, I just want something. And so if I have it in my head I'm only eating one meal, it's easier for me to just eat that one meal. So one meal a day works for me. I find the most success with that. This week was a little shaky when it came to tracking, but I do want to get better on that and kind of get to a point where I can eyeball and go, this is enough protein, this is enough fat, you know, I'm doing good with this meal. So it's a little bit of a learning curve as I have this week, or trying to find my groove again, trying to get my groove back. So let's talk weigh-in. Last week's weigh-in, I weighed in at 187.0. This week's weigh-in, I weighed in at 187.8. So it is a gain of 0.8 pounds, which isn't a big deal. It's pretty much the same, you know, water weight, fluctuate. I'm totally not gonna throw caution to the wind and go, whatever I did this week didn't work, screw it, let's have a weekend. You know, so, you know, I know that whatever came up on the scale this week will probably be gone next week. I just need to stay consistent. I am reading that new book, Atomic Habits, and so I want to implement it in my day as far as my eating habits, my workouts, even into my business. So I'm excited to really dive into that book. I feel good about this week, regardless of the gain on the scale. It's my husband's birthday. We're heading out of town this week, so there will be challenges as far as not having much control over the times we can eat, because it is a work event that we are going to tomorrow, and other people are paying for our meals and, you know, hosting dinners, and so I have no control on what's going to be served. I have no control on what time we're going to eat. I do plan on keeping it keto, low carb, and figuring out a way to make that work this weekend. And then back as usual, I want to start my fasting Sunday and gear up for the rest of the week and go into one meal a day. If you've not subscribed already, make sure to hit that subscribe button now. Leave me a comment. How has your week been? Do you do one meal a day? Do you do 2 meals a day? Do you intermittent fast? I'd love to hear about it. Post it in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.